Okay, I think we're live on both pages. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Muse. I am Ginger Hopper. Wow, Facebook, you just fell. Oh, I'm having serious technical difficulties today. So I'm going to have to set you up a little higher today. How do you define success? That is our topic today. How do you define success? Hmm. Well, you could have a major corporate job and you could be like, oh, as soon as I become the CEO, I've hit success. As soon as maybe you're a hostess at a restaurant and you say, as soon as I become the waitress, I've gained success. Maybe you're a renter and you say, as soon as I'm able to purchase my first house, that is success. Let me tell you something. When you were a baby and you learned how to walk, that's success. When which refers to anything you choose to do, when you're working for it, you are successful. When you've achieved it, that's success, unless you plateau. Just my opinions, but unless you make your next goal, you reach success, but you're not successful. Does that make sense? We have to make the next step to be successful. You have to keep dreaming. You have to keep moving forward. That is being successful. Maybe the only thing that you have in life, the only thing that you've chosen, this, when I have accomplished this, that's success. It's success that you reached it. Absolutely. But are you successful? Maybe this is a little confusing to me. In my mind, it works great. Okay. So being successful is never quitting. It's always reaching to the next step. So even though you've reached success by reaching exactly what you wanted to accomplish, you have success. But to be successful, you continue going. You could have this hair is in my face today. I'm sorry. Um I'm not sorry. It is what it is. At least I have hair, right? I mean, be grateful. Okay, so you could have the worst mess of your life. And I mean, I don't know, maybe you got evicted. I don't know your what your chaos, what your issue, whatever it is, okay? To be successful, you pull yourself out, but you continue pulling yourself out. Just because, if you're evicted and you're living in a car, okay, success is maybe having the money to go to a hotel room instead of the car. That's success. You did it. Success can also be a failure if you stop. So if that's where you live the rest of your life in an apartment, in a hotel room, I mean, if that's what you want, then great. But that's okay. Whatever you want, whatever you've chosen for yourself is fine. But it's not being successful by stopping. Moving to the next level, maybe upgrading the apartment or the hotel room. you know, I'm kind of giving you bad examples, but I want it to be clear that when you reach success, it it's almost like your wedding day. There's that buildup. You're so excited and you're doing all the things, making sure it's going to be perfect for you. And you're doing the decorations and you're making the invite list and you have this big buildup. And then the day comes and You've succeeded, you've made it, you're there, you're walking down the aisle, maybe you're in tears, you're just so excited, and you're finally husband and wife, and you give that kiss, and you walk back out and you celebrate with all your friends, and you wake up the next day and that's it. You were successful for the wedding. If you stop moving forward, will you stay married? Success for the wedding has been accomplished. To be successful in the marriage, you have to continue building and working and giving and caring and sharing and loving. Does that make sense? Can somebody give me a thumbs up or something? So, reaching success is phenomenal. You did it. But when that wedding is over and the next day you got to clean up and I don't know, maybe go on your honeymoon, whatever. But when it's all said and done, now you're living together. And if you're not working on your marriage, you're working on your divorce, right? So to be successful, for that wedding to be successful, it doesn't stop on the wedding day, it continues. You have to constantly hit the next milestone, reach success in your marriage. Maybe that's your 5th year anniversary. Okay, you've been successful so far. You've reached success hitting that 5-year mark. But are you going to make it to your 10-year mark? My point here is don't stop and be stagnant no matter what you do, no matter what it is. Okay, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here because I'm going to tell a story. I still have one more contact to make before I'm supposed to be able to release this, but I'm going to release it anyway here live. Are you ready? Only because this story goes with what we're talking about. So, success is writing a book. You've succeeded. But if you never got it published, you're not successful, right? So, about 10 years ago, I wrote a book. I felt so successful. I was so excited that I did this. And then I sent it off to the publisher who ripped me off, and I went through years of fighting to get my money back and all the stuff. It was and then I felt, and I had pre-orders on this book, right? I felt then unsuccessful, unworthy. Like, okay, my success that I had writing that book turned into what I felt like was a failure because I spent all my money on getting it published and it was a scam. 10 years later, fast forward, gotten all my money back. Uh, in God's timing, things started happening and it woke me back up and said, I still have pre-orders from these people and they've been so generous and caring. It's time. So I went through the process again and success happened. I found a new publicist. Success happened. I found an editor. Success happened. I found an illustrator. Success happened. It all came together. And as of yesterday afternoon around 3:30, the book has been released to production. So far, successful. But if I would have stopped at success in writing that book, I would have never been successful. Now, if I stop now, it's still not going to be successful. Of course, it's already in production, so it's coming out. There's no stopping it now. But as good as I feel about finally being a published author, that's not successful. I mean, it's success. Don't get me wrong. I hope you're understanding this. That is success. But now if I just stop and go, okay, I did it. I will always have that success. But will I be successful for where I want it to be? I still have to move forward. As I feel like I'm not making sense here. I feel like my analogies today aren't hitting where they need to be, but I hope you all understood this. I want everybody here. I heard a story this morning. The story I heard this morning just made me bawl my eyes out, and it warms my heart. But I heard a story this morning. I thought that is success. That is so humbling. The story I heard, it was so humbling and so inspiring, and just I was so grateful to hear it. And that that is success. And then by the story being released for other people to hear, that was more success. Everything we do, we're successful at that point. We need to continue on that journey. We need to continue doing things because you can be successful for the moment. But if you go forward and don't do anything else, you had success. I'm praying that every day you continue being successful in everything you do, whether it's the story for the person I heard the story from this morning, whether it's me in doing these lives and my books, whether it's you in moving out of the car into a hotel room, whatever it is, when you hit success, please don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Be successful every day. Have something new so you can have success that day and continue being successful. Don't look back and say, I had success. Be successful every day. Continue moving forward. Continue doing what you do to help others, to love others, to honor yourself, to honor Jesus. Keep reaching in those fires and helping others. Because when we do things from service, the blessings just will fall all over you like a hard rain, like a hard, warm rain. Enjoy those moments of success, but continue being successful. I love you all so, so much. I genuinely love all of you. I will not be on until Monday morning. You know, I take the weekends off. I will be on the Heart's Discernment page. I will be on there. It might be in 10 minutes. It might be sometime over the weekend, but I need to be back in there. I need to have a talk in there. So if you're not on the Heart's Discernment page, please go to Facebook, look up Heart's Discernment with Ginger Hopper, join the group. There are 3 questions you have to ask. If you don't answer, or 3 questions you have to answer. If you don't answer them, and I don't know who you are, you will not be accepted. They're very simple. It's like, do you know what discernment means? And it doesn't matter if you know what it is or not. It's okay. I just want to know where you're at. Okay? If you're not on YouTube, please go to YouTube and subscribe. I hope that you're all enjoying these videos. I love you all so much. I want you to have a successful weekend. I love you all. Monday, I will be on here. on time Tuesday and Wednesday. The times may alter. I have company coming in town. That's okay, though. I will still be here for you. I love you. Have a great weekend.